I got hurt.
Sergeant Gunnell led members of the department's civil disturbance unit. For hours, they battled insurrectionists attacking the Capitol. This video shows his fight on the West Front. Some of the most horrific video shows Sergeant Gunnell steps from Metropolitan Police Officer Daniel Hodges caught in a doorway.
I could hear my fellow officers screaming.
I, too, was being crushed by the rioters. I could feel myself losing oxygen and recall thinking to myself, this is how I'm going to die, defending this entrance.
I was covered in pepper spray. My hands were bleeding still. And I couldn't even sleep because I took a shower, and instead of helping, that re-inflamed the chemicals.
It had soaked through your clothes?
Yes. Took a bath with milk.
I finally fell asleep 2 hours later, completely physically and mentally exhausted.
Hundreds more officers still reeling from the worst attack in 2 centuries.
They did that to me, the mob and the people who continue to support the former president.
Because your injuries were so bad that you couldn't do your job anymore, and also just the
PTSD and also the certain range of motions on my shoulder.
And so here he is. This is 4:50 in the afternoon. If his foot was crushed and his hands were bleeding a couple hours earlier, you sure wouldn't know it. There he is pulling off his mask. He's just walking around. Roseanne Boyland, she's the one dying there in the hallway. He even testified later that he helped to try to revive her. There's no sign of that in this video. There he is. He's kind of peering in. He's watching what goes on. But this does not suggest that the man was nearly crushed, that he nearly died. This sounds more like an AOC story to me. AOC was halfway down the city street saying that she nearly was murdered. These people are liars, and they need to be called out for it. He writes the tell-all book. Can you believe this? There he is. He doesn't look like he's in bad shape at all. I'm not saying nobody was hurt, but was he hurt as much as Roseanne Boyland there on the floor? Now, she was bleeding. Ashley Babbitt certainly was bleeding from the neck after they gunned her down and then carried out her dead body as people were screaming, "What have you done? Look at what you've done." She was unarmed. This is outrageous, what these people have gotten away with. The D.C. courts, they put the wrong people in jail, didn't they?